Neil Farrell apparently responded to the tweet, that tweet your controversial poker industry takes. So he said that poker is still easy as fuck. If you have more than half a brain, you can have a decent win rate. Do we think he's being serious?
Yeah, I do. I mean, I know him a little bit personally. I mean, not really, but he seems like a very nice and super funny guy. Actually, I think he was being serious.
All right. So, and you agree with his assessment that still poker is easy as fuck?
I mean, it depends what you want. If you want to make a living and if you're okay with, 30K a year, then it's still easy, I think. If you want to become one of the best, then it's super, super hard, I think.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Because, to reach the top, now it's getting harder and harder. And also, when people are saying, oh my god, no, poker is so difficult, so hard nowadays, they're only speaking about the games that they used to play without realizing, well, there's other games. Maybe Hold'em, because everybody keeps saying, Zoom Pool and Hold'em is just so tough. It probably is, but there's more games than that. There's more games than No Limit Hold'em Zoom. And there's not only online. You want a soft game? Well, move to another country and rent a flat next to a casino, and off you go. Because it's so easy to kind of just want to do what you always wanted to do, keep doing the same thing. Why would you need to play the same game for 20 years or something? Nobody does that. Look at Doyle Brunson. How many games did he play in his career? The game changes, he learns it, and he's still crushing.
I mean, even if you play the same game, it just changes constantly.
Oh, yeah.
So the No Limit Hold'em is not the same anymore, even if you compare it to the game 2 years ago.
True.
I mean, I remember the good old days when Isildur, made a lot of overbets and everybody was just like, wow, he's using overbets so much. He's so aggressive. That's so crazy. Yeah, there are always changes, I think.
In PLO, there were these periods where sort of a new idea came around in, the video training sites, and then everybody starts talking about, first it was, oh, you don't fold to 3-bets in PLO. Nobody needs to fold 3-bets PLO. Then people realized, okay, you need to fold to 3-bets in PLO. Then another big idea was oh, you don't need to fold your big blind. You can just defend close to 100%. And all of a sudden, a lot of high stakes regs were doing that for a period of time. And there were even coaching videos about it, right? Oh, don't fold your big blind. It's ridiculous. You just always have the odds, blah, blah, blah. And then people realize, well, that's not true. Hey guys, if you want to see a full episode of our podcast, you can always catch us on Twitch every Wednesday, or just check out some of our recordings here on YouTube. I'm gonna put some links in the description below.